Good afternoon everybody, myself Vishwendra, I am the founder of Optimal Success Trajectory. Today I will discuss about force. So force is represented by the symbol vector F. It is a vector quantity. It has got dimensions as m1, l1, t minus 2. It has SI unit as Newton or kg, meter second minus 2. CGS unit as Dian or gram, centimeter second minus 2. It can be defined in two ways. The first is the average force, the second is instantaneous force. Average force is change in momentum per unit time. Suppose final momentum is vector pf, initial momentum is vector pi, and the time taken in this process is delta t. So average force is final momentum minus initial momentum by delta t. Instantaneous force is defined as dp by dt in vector form and just remove vector dp by dt in 1D form. So this is how we can define vector. This is called spider notes making, and the benefit of this is you just write the desired information which will be used in solving questions. Instead of wasting your pages, time, energy and filling up your mind with information that are of no use. So make sure that whatever information you are learning, they are quality information and they will be used in exams, because more the information, difficult it is to manage that information. So make sure you make notes in this form, to the point notes, so that you directly know what thing will be asked, what information will be used in the questions. Let's implement this thing. Suppose momentum of a particle is ti cap plus t square j cap plus t cube k cap, and you need to find the first thing magnitude of momentum at t is equal to 1, and the second thing force at t is equal to 1 second. So before solving any question, make sure your mind follows 4 steps. Try to be an expert in the 4 steps. The first step is a silent mind. The second is generate the idea. The third is retrieve information, and fourth is calculation. So start with a silent mind. Make sure your mind is silent for 10 seconds. Let's work on the idea. So the idea is that we need to find the magnitude of P. So the idea is how to find P. Just think, just take your brain how you will find P. And the second is how to find vector F. Rack your brain for this information, that whether you learned somewhere how to find P and how to find F. This is how your mind will develop. So the information that you have learned, that you have stored in your mind some times ago, will say that if vector P is P1 I cap plus P2 j cap plus P3 k cap, then magnitude will be root under P1 square plus P2 square plus P3 square, and F will be dv by dt. Now come to the calculations. At t is equal to 1 second, vector P will be I cap plus j cap plus k cap. So the magnitude will be root 3, and F is dv by dt, which is d by dt of this thing. You just differentiate it, we get this. T is equal to 1, force will be I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap. If you need to find the magnitude, just square the terms, you get root 14. So in this way you can solve your questions effectively. So whatever question you solve, don't try to mug it solution. Don't try to learn the solution. Learn the process of solution. Because if you are just learn the solution and you are afraid of the process, then your mind will be filled with fear. Whenever you will see a different question, a difficult question, you will feel anxious, you will feel anxiety, depression, negative thoughts, uncomfortable feelings, and that will lead you to a state of mind in which you won't be able to do anything positive in your life. So make sure that you got quality of mind. Develop quality of mind and nobody can stop you. Thank you and have a nice day.